She said she was a queen. I kicked her out of the castle. Angela and I had been together 3 years. Lived together for one. Everything 50-50. Her rule, even though I earned more. She said she wanted independence. I respected that. I loved her. Or at least, the version of her I thought was real. 3 weeks ago, she told me she was staying over at Amy's place after a girls' night. Texted at 2 a.m. Too drunk to drive. Crashing here. Love you all good, right? Except Amy posted stories all night. Every one of them showed the group. Angela wasn't in a single one. When I asked, Angela said Amy was acting weird about pictures lately. I let it go. Gave her the benefit of the doubt again. Then came last Friday. Same plan. Girls' night, drinks, crashing at Amy's. But this time, my friend Gary texted me at nearly 2 a.m. A photo from a downtown bar. There she was, Angela, draped over some guy I didn't recognize, laughing, holding his face in her hands. Timestamp 1:47 a.m. 13 minutes before the "too drunk, love you" text. She came home the next morning, same clothes, hair a mess, talking about how draining Amy had been. Something about a long heart-to-heart about Amy's ex. I asked if she wanted to grab lunch with Gary and his girlfriend. She lit up. Sure, haven't seen them in forever. That's when I knew. If she had been at that bar, even innocently, and saw Gary, she would have mentioned it. Instead, she acted like she hadn't seen him in months. I spent the weekend quietly gathering receipts, checked her phone when she showered, looked through her bank statements, charges at 3 different bars that night, including the one where Gary spotted her. The final one? A diner at 3:24 a.m. across town from Amy's. I went deeper. Patterns emerged. Restaurant charges on every girls' night. Hotel charges on days she claimed work conferences. Gym check-ins at a location far from her so-called new fitness classes. By Sunday night, I had enough. Then, while we sat in the living room in silence, she posted to her Instagram story. A queen doesn't need to explain herself to anyone. I stared at her. She didn't even look up from her phone. So I screenshotted it, texted it to her dad, Steven, with a message. Your queen daughter needs a new castle. I attached Gary's photo of her at the bar. Then I walked to our bedroom and started packing her stuff. She followed, confused. What are you doing? You're moving out, I said. A queen doesn't explain herself, right? And this peasant's done housing royalty. She laughed nervously. It's just a quote. Are you seriously mad about an Instagram post? No, I said. I'm mad about months of lies. Her phone rang. It was her dad. She ignored it. It rang again. I told her, answer it. She did, on speaker. Angela, what the hell is going on? Steven barked. Nicholas says you need a new place to live. She tried to lie her way out of it, but he cut her off. Put him on. Now I told Steven everything. Her nights out, the lies, the evidence. She snapped, screaming. You have no proof. The bank statements say otherwise, I said. Steven's voice was sharp. Angela, come home. We'll talk. But it got better. Amy reached out the next day. Turns out Angela had been trying to get Amy to cover for her for months. Amy always refused. Angela just used her name anyway. She told me you two were basically broken up, Amy said. I never agreed to be part of her game. I'm sorry. Amy then introduced me to Helen, Eric's girlfriend. Eric, as in the guy Angela was hanging off of in the bar photo. Helen had it all. Screenshots of texts between Angela and Eric planning exit strategies, hotel receipts, even a conversation about how Eric would stall Helen until his lease ended, while Angela used me for holiday gifts and rent. Helen went nuclear. She posted everything on Facebook. Full timeline, every text, receipts, tagged everyone, Angela, Eric, their workplaces, even mutual friends. Her caption? Since Angela and Eric think sneaking around is fun, let's make it public. Angela's job had a strict social media policy. HR got involved. She was put on administrative leave. Eric? He lost his job entirely. Turns out he'd been using the company car to meet Angela. 2 weeks later, Amy called again. You're not gonna believe this, she said. Angela's telling people she's pregnant. Says it's yours. I called my lawyer immediately. Demanded a paternity test. Angela spiraled. Started calling my friends, my mother, crying about how I was abandoning her and our baby. Her dad called that night. Said she'd take the test in front of us all. It was negative. She had bought a fake positive pregnancy test online. Actually tried to fake a pregnancy to get me back after Eric dumped her. Her father was livid. She screamed at him, then collapsed. Hours later, she was admitted to a psychiatric facility for evaluation. I blocked her number.